I wish to welcome on stage to start the proceedings the chair of CAFE. This gentleman is a true friend and a colleague that I have now had the pleasure to work with for more years than I can remember, to be honest. If I tell you that this man quietly behind the scenes has been such an advocate for our topic, both in the UK, but now more globally in Europe, and as we extend our wings even further afield. He's always at my side, he's always an ear, he always has time to listen and advise, he's always there to champion our cause. He's also chairman of the British Red Cross, he's ex-chairman of the English Football Association and of Wembley, so he understands this topic very well. Without any further ado, please can I welcome onto stage David Bernstein. Thank you.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, bonjour. It's a great pleasure to welcome you all to this fabulous venue, the Stade de France, for our second international conference. Of course, the UEFA Euro 2016 final will be held here, and we are proud and grateful to be at this iconic stadium. Our first conference was held at Wembley Stadium in 2011. In the intervening 4 years, an incredible amount has been achieved. And I want to pay tribute to Joyce Cook, her team, and my fellow directors for the stunning progress made in a relatively short time. There are many other thank yous to be made, but I will leave these until tomorrow when I close the conference. I'm delighted to tell you we have in attendance around 200 international delegates from 27 countries, including representatives from UEFA, FIFA, 10 national associations, the European Club Association, and professional leagues. We are also joined by stadium managers, architects, NGOs, fans groups, and of course, and most importantly, disabled fans themselves. Thank you all for joining us for this important event. Let me emphasize, the achievement is considerable, but the ongoing need is huge. There are more than 80 million disabled people in Europe, over 12% of the population, and growing. 50% of all disabled people have never participated in leisure or sport, and 2/3 have never traveled abroad. Access is a basic human right, and in addition to the humanitarian considerations, proper access makes economic sense, as disabled people are, of course, valuable customers. So there is a huge challenge ahead of us. We have an exciting and full agenda over the next day and a half, with plenty of opportunities for questions, debate, and networking with colleagues from around the world. So let's make full use of this. We will hear about preparations for Euro 2016 and hear about the legacy of the Respect Inclusion programme in Poland and Ukraine. We will hear from the English Premier League about their new pledge and how they intend to provide access for all standards at all their clubs by August 2017. We will reflect on the successes of other projects delivered by CAFE, including audio description for blind fans at the 2014 World Cup in Brazil. Also, the Captains of Change project to encourage the employment of disabled people within the game. And we will hear more about the groundbreaking new UEFA club licensing criterion, which will see disability access officers appointed at each club. I would like to pay tribute to UEFA. Football's governing bodies are having a rough time, and deservedly so. The shame is that there was a great deal of outstanding work carried out by football, and this has been lost amid the scandals, investigations, and media headlines of the last few years. So let me make it clear. UEFA's support for this cause and for CAFE has been absolute and extremely generous. Without UEFA, CAFE would probably not exist. UEFA has had the vision to see the need and to act on it. And I want to express my gratitude to the organization, to President Michel Platini, and to our many friends and supporters, including Patrick Gaza, sitting over there, within UEFA. So thank you very, very much to UEFA. Thank you. It saddens me to have to say that other parts of football, both in my country and the wider world, have been less progressive. We seem to spend too much time battling with governing bodies, leagues and clubs. It should not be like this. I really hope we can make inroads in these less receptive areas. There is no excuse for any football authority to oppose or prevaricate on this crucial issue. So let's see the rest of the football world follow the example set by UEFA. It would be to the credit of the world game at a time when credit is much needed. So thank you very much. Thanks for being here, making this the effort, and for traveling, many of you from long distances, and have a really great 2 days. Thank you very much.